Hello and welcome to the show. Today I'm going to be taking a look at a really rather cool map. You see, I was just having a browse around the repo seeing what there was about, and I came across this. This is the Rally Italia map, which essentially turns the Italy map into a much more rally stage friendly sort of a thing. It'll make sense once we get loaded. So we are going to go for let's go for a nice short. We'll go for a nice short gravel stage. Sure, 2.4 miles of gravel. So it converts a bunch of the what would be tarmac roads into sort of dirt and gravel and rally roads. There's plenty of props around the place as well to give you a nice rally feel, which is very cool. Not only that, it adds a bunch of vehicles. So, for example, we're going to go with the Legrand here. It has a bunch of configurations for rally cars. So we get this thing down here. I mean, that's the normal Legrand rally car, a supercharged 4-cylinder, or we can get this, which is a twin-charged, probably V6, I would think. I'm going to guess by the RE V6, that would make sense. You know, I mean, just twin-charged in general is exciting because it doesn't happen very often, so it's cool to have one to play around with. I haven't actually driven this this particular vehicle as of yet, but there's a bunch of cool configurations for the cars, which is fun. It's essentially, I say, turning Beam into a little bit more of a rally game in this one. And Beam, when it comes to rallying, Beam is always an interesting challenge because, of course, unlike, Dirt Rally and so on, I enjoy very much. They are not as punishing as Beam, even though they can be quite punishing. Beam is still the master of being incredibly punishing. This car, so far, it feels pretty quick. It has fun turbo noises, which is always good. Oh, there we go, up over the crest. The road is narrow here. The road is very narrow down this part. Can we chuck the car sideways? We can, a little bit. I want to slide it about. Not sure whether it's fast or not. It's tempting to slide it about. The car does feel very lively. This is already, I've been driving it for exactly 40 seconds and it is already becoming one of my favourite Legrand configurations I have driven so far. It's fantastic. Actually, it's pretty rapid. Nice to... The engine is definitely not turned off game. You got a little bit carried away with that one. I'm trying... we are, I say, millimetres away from disaster. It'd be very easy to fall off this kind of mountain road here. Flick the car around the hairpin, end up in a ditch slightly. Please be strong enough to deal with those slight... Oh, no. Ooh. Yeah, okay. We got away with that. I'm not the best off-road driver. I often end up driving it like I was on sort of tarmac. And yeah, that one there, we got crossed up. We were going the wrong way. We were going right into a left-hander and did not get slowed down enough. God, it is the ever-present danger of rallying when you want to be quick, you want to be brave, you want to put your foot down, but you're just not sure what is going to come your way. Now, there isn't any pace notes for this, so I can say it's extra difficult. You've got to figure out whether you can actually push the cars or not through some of these sections. I don't know why my frame rate's being a little bit weird. I don't know whether the recording is showing it or not particularly. It shouldn't be. But yeah, either way, we are going to... That is a lovely little section. We can just sort of slide the car all the way through. Now, is there a hairpin coming up here? It kind of looks like there is. I was spotting it in the distance. We can chuck that around, give it a boot. Oh, bit too much. Cling on. Oh. We clung on for dear life. We just about survived it. I would imagine this would be... So the rally... Let's say the Italy map has some fun dirt roads to begin with. I would imagine this is one of the tarmac roads, maybe, that has been converted. Not completely sure. Oh, that's going way too quickly. Into the corner. We're going to handbrake and bail. Should have gone down to first. Thought second would... Oh, get away with it. I locked the brakes up there. Getting the braking right on gravel, not always the easiest of things. Getting the braking right in Beam full stop, not always the easiest of things to do. it is very easy to lock the brakes, very easy to get into massive amount of trouble. Please be drive-throughable sign. Thankfully it was. That looks like a finish line. We will launch the car up over there. We're going to have a big slide. Hopefully the game is going to finish, and there we go. Apparently this was one of the stages I tested a little while ago, and I was very similar in terms of times. Okay. You get a feel for some of these stages. That's stage 15. So these are kind of sorted by difficulty, right? The further down we go, the apparently more difficult they get. So these are the very hard stages. I'm not going to go for a 10-mile one. Right, where shall we go? 25 miles. No, I don't want to do incredibly long stages. Well, it's fun that there are options there. 2.4 miles, bumpy gravel. That seems like fun. Okay, let's go for a different vehicle. So not everything has rally configurations here, like the Bastion, for example. It's more of the classic cars, but it's not. Actually, is there a Lansdale? I didn't actually look to see if there was a rally Lansdale. There is! You know what? Let's do it. Let's use the rally Lansdale. So there's a couple of sort of like different classes. They have limited and they have sort of more open and sort of more Group B sort of style cars. So the limited ones are in theory going to be the slower vehicles. When I was looking through, there is an 800 series estate car. There's a diesel 800 series estate car rally car, which is mad, but also quite cool. Right, the rally Lansdale is ready to go. This, if you need a rally car, this seems like the perfect idea. Now, in theory, it will be probably slower than the Legrand that we drove last time. Whee! But I mean, maybe we can be braver with it. Maybe we can chuck it about a fair bit. Let's see how this stage pans out. So yeah, not only have we got these sort of come on now. Not only have we got these kind of tarmac roads converted to gravel. Of course, you have got plenty of the little cities and the little villages and whatnot of this map for an impressive view from up here. Oh, that's a lot of understeer that can be utilised. Where are we going here? Struggling is where we're going. Oh, no, we're going to beach it. We are going to beach our rally car. Can I recover? Do I have enough traction? Uh-oh. Lansdale, no. Your diff feels terrible here. Are you all-wheel drive? Were you just spinning a wheel? I think it was just spinning an unloaded wheel. No. We will. Where is the crowd? Where is the crowd that helps us push a car back onto a stage when we've fallen off? Not sure we're getting that back up there. Don't actually think I could even use a node grabber. Nope, it doesn't let you use a node grabber in a scenario. Okay, you know what? We'll have another try at this one. And that's the thing with Beam, is like when innocuous little errors lead to all sorts of silly stuff. I mean, that one they didn't, I say, lead to a crazy amount of damage. That was just a very silly running wide. I think the vehicle bottomed out a little bit as well. I'm not sure. Funnily enough, it's not very often that people carriers get used as a rally car. I'm sure someone has. I mean, estate cars are bad enough. I've seen it done a few times, but estate cars are not really used as rally cars. Minivans, even less so. I'm sure somebody has. I'm sure somebody has taken a Renault Espace and made it into a rally car of sorts. But this is where everyone's going to show me. Ah, yes, they did this. When the Peugeot made the what was it, the 80 something, they made their people carrier into a race car. So why wouldn't somebody have made their people carrier into a rally vehicle? I don't know. I'm not sure who you're selling it to, but still. Oh, this is a narrow. Oh, this is a really narrow road to be trying to push it. Actually, reminds me a little bit of, where was it? Dirt Rally. Was it the Argentinian rally I used to like doing on there? Dirt Rally 2, that had like the really narrow, really rocky stages. They're some of my favourite ones on the game. Oh, yeah, I think this is normally a dirt road up here. This looks like it's going to end in a terrible accident. The minivan is holding up well so far to an incredibly bumpy stage. We're going to grab the handbrake. That was concerned noises trying to figure out how to get around there. Oh, that's a big drop. That is a tremendous drop. Oh, Don't overdrive it down here. Christ, that's awesome. Clonk. Oh, we're losing the front bumper. It's a spectacular view. Spectacular view on this rally stage. The car has taken a little bit of damage and the car is struggling to turn. We could do with the front bumper just coming off. It's not affecting too badly most of the time, but there is definitely a fear that is just going to slide underneath. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, this is definitely a difficult road to push a vehicle down. I mean, I don't know whether I'd want... don't know if I'd want a fall. I'd want a car with a bit better suspension. We might have actually kind of knackered ourselves here. Come on. It's eaten its front bumper. I really want the front bumper to come out because it's just... it's now not turning and I can't even node grab it free. Have we beached ourselves? Have we been defeated? Have I got any... there's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. We're having a very... we've had a problem. We're going to DNF out of this one because our bumper has got stuck under the car. I mean, in a rally you just get out and pull it free. That is the only downside of not having the node grab available. Can I do anything here? I was looking for like a rock or something I could crash into that was not so close to the edge that I instantly fall off. We're solving... it's how do we solve these problems? I think the answer is I don't think we do. Can we? The diff doesn't help because I don't think it lets the wheels that are touching the ground. I'm surprised this has such a open diff. Right, I'm going to try and use this rock to pull, or we'll just beach ourselves. I think we're dead. I think we're stuck. I think that's game over. Defeated by a front bumper. So, I mean, these stages apparently pose challenges I was not aware of. Yeah. Can't say I've been defeated on a rally stage before by eating our own front bumper, but there you have it. Right, let's go try a different stage, shall we? Again, I will stick to the mostly shorter stages on this one. Part tarmac, part gravel. This sounds like fun. Now, I was going to... I was having a look through some of the vehicles. So there was some very cool stuff, including... there's a Wendover. Where has it gone? RS 4400 Group B. It says it's the most powerful Group Beam car. Now, I don't know how powerful this is going to be. It might be completely Larry, but it's fun that we've got some... I mean, the Wendover doesn't really get used a huge amount with a lot of stuff, but it's fun that this thing has apparently got a crazy amount of power. It's probably going to be quite a big car for rallying. I'd be worried about the size. I'd be worried about the ground clearance. Oh, I'm not sure this was the stage for a crazy powerful rally car, but let's give it a try, shall we? And that sounds like a big V8 going on in there. Oh, this is going to be a interesting... bloody hell. This is a proper rally special stage. I guess we're going here. I'm not really going to be able to utilise the power a huge amount through a lot of this. A lot of this is just going to be try and not make any errors. I don't know how fast we can go through some of these corners, and be careful of curbs. Curbs are scary. Curbs are dangerous, and curbs can cause issues. There we go. We'll slide the car through there. Oh, we'll slide it a little bit. Now, I'm not really getting to see just how fast this is. We're going this way. Oh, there is kind of railings roughly to guide you. At times it's easy to get a little bit confused. On the most part, it sort of becomes self-explanatory enough. We are getting the car turned. Now we can open, well, maybe open up the taps a little bit on this. Oh, yeah, okay, it does feel quite fast. These configs of cars are actually really cool. Whether they use the map or whatever, these vehicles are quite fun. Something, well, sort of proper built rally cars. You can kind of build some of the stuff yourself. You know, we've built all sorts of custom vehicles when playing around for multiplayer filming stuff. But all of these, well, the Lansdale was a bit iffy. But all the ones I've driven have felt much better put together, funnily enough, when you when you mod them properly rather than just chuck parts on. Yeah, feel actually all really very cool to drive. This thing is scarily fast. They were not lying. They were not lying, but it isn't the most uncontrollable thing in the world, which is nice. I mean, it is rapid when it wants to be, but yeah, it still actually drives quite nice. I think I want second gear for what was probably one of the most technically demanding starts to a rally stage I've come across. Yeah, I'm liking this car. I'm liking this car. I mean, I'm liking all the stages. All the stages that I've driven so far have been good fun. Personally, I'm not one for the really long rally stages. I would much rather have, you know, short, quick, challenging stages rather than big endurance ones. It's cool though that if you are into that sort of thing, this mod has got those options for you. If you want to go do a 25-mile stage, not sure my concentration would last for that long. Oh, come on! Oh, we didn't go down a gear soon enough. No, I thought I'd press the downshift, but apparently not quite. Never mind. Oh, this looks like I'm about to have a very big accident. Yep. Goodbye. Wait, it's fine. It's fine. We've smashed the back of the car a little bit. Oh, it's less fine. I can see the checkpoint. Oh. It's just any place where you think, I could get a little bit of speed up. If you don't know the car, we broke on the front as well. Oh. Yeah. Any place where you think, yep, that's fine, I'll get just a little bit of power, just that little bit of momentum, and a little bit of speed, and then just one corner is going to catch you out. And you might be sat there thinking so far that I've been fairly, you know, tame and restrained with the cars and careful and whatnot. I mean, that is true. I am, because you have to be in something like this. You have to be incredibly careful. Now, I did have a go at this. I think stage 1, I have had a try it around. This one was quite an interesting little stage. Shall we have a go? Is there a... I didn't know if there was a BX series. Possibly not. No, there isn't a BX series rally car. Is there a Grand Marshal one? I doubt it. Not really the one that you would expect to end up. There would probably be. There's got to be one of these. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Proper... We've got a proper Subaru Legacy livery on it. Yes, this shall be open class, so this will be a fast one, which seems dangerous, actually. Seems dangerous for me. So far, we've not had much luck with fast cars. We have explored around a lot. We've explored the limits. So this track, this loops around the kind of city a little bit. You start on the beach. Which is quite cool. I said, just like visually, this is really good fun. I mean, I've done, you know, you can go and find dirt roads and rally around them and whatnot. But, yeah, this is just kind of a fun, don't get into trouble. Just, yeah, from a visual standpoint, this is just good fun. It is a really, really cool rally map. I mean, I've driven a couple of kind of rally stuff. This one here has certainly been my favourite for the feeling like actual rally stages and whatnot. We're going to try. I want to send it, but we've already seen enough accidents today. I'll try and not crash this time round. Okay, yank the hairpin. Oh, that's a narrow. That is a narrow gap to go and fire the car through. Oh, try and get on the power. We'll bounce it around a little bit. Don't hit the spectators' cars. Around the place. Where are we going? Onto some dirt. I guess this might... I can say, would that be tarmac normally? No, I don't think it would be, actually. That might be... I don't think much has changed within... I mean, outside of the kind of decoration on the beach, I don't think much has changed. I mean, you've got tyre bundles on corners and all that kind of thing. Got some handbrake going on through here. I mean, so far so good. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get carried away at one moment and clonk it into a wall. We're going this way. For a second I thought we were doing like a hairpin turn. Like that. God. Only a little slide into the wall. We'll survive that. Rally cars are strong. It can take a little dent. I'm guessing we're going this way. I'm now not completely sure. I think I have gone the wrong way. No, I was just saying most of the time. Most of the time it is quite good at being self-explanatory, but I think I made the wrong choice on that one. It's fine. We can get to the checkpoint. Yeah, there are a couple of places where a little bit more. I mean, rally-wise, you have pace notes and whatnot. There are a couple of places where a little bit more on the guidance might not be a bad idea. When you're in the city, it's very easy to say misread or misjudge something, especially when you're trying to deal with powerful cars, difficult to drive cars. We're going to go very sideways down there. I presume we're going down this section. Mostly... Oh. God. Immediately lock the brakes up. Come on. Come on. Let's stop locking the brakes. It's always a tough thing with this game, especially when you've got rally tyres on tarmac. Or non-slicks. Oh, that is the finish line up there. Yeah, trying to not lock the brakes is difficult in this game in general. We are across the line. Bit of a scruffy run and we got slightly lost along the way. Ugh. Fun car though. It is a very good fun car. Yeah, it's a cool stage, just got a little bit lost along the way. Shall we? Apparently, sure, we'll go for a super special stage. That seems like a... Don't try and control these menus with a controller. We'll go for a super special stage, and you know what? Shall we finish off with... was there a... I presume this is part of the mod. I don't think there's normally a rally Miramar. In fact, it still says there's custom rather than Beam, so it is. The pictures for the other are slightly different. Let's have a go. Let's have a go with this one. On a super special stage, mostly tarmac. Will be two-wheel drive, so we will be definitely sliding about a fair bit here. Who knows what's trouble? I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. We're going to end up in a wall somewhere. It already looks very technical, which isn't the worst. I say isn't the worst thing. It's what you like potentially. We are going to jump our way towards somewhere. Oh, we've got our car stuck in the ditch. I wondered if we're going to... I don't think there was like a race circuit out here that we could find ourselves on. You know, there's the super special stage, like the Race of Champions style special stages that they do. God, this thing really wants to move. The back end really wants to move about. There is no power. There's no power low down, so you just have to rev the crap out of it. And then, of course, it just wants to spin the wheels when it's doing that. Come on, Miramar. You are an awkward rally car. I'm guessing it's got massive turbo. Or, well, actually, it would have a boost gauge about a turbo. It's just there's nothing from low down in the revs. It's madness. Oh, good thing you're a small car. I mean, I'm presuming this is where I'm going. I've completely lost sight. There's the checkpoint. Say, I could no idea if I was doing it right. God, this feels like the laggiest turbo in the world in this car. Jeez. Really difficult. This is not the stage for the Miramar, I don't think. It really struggles. Because I want to be in a gear that's not getting me crazy snappy oversteer. And... First it just wants to spin the wheels and we're immediately changing up to second. Second has no go. Oh, that's... Yeah, and this is a difficult vehicle to drive. But I guess that is part of the challenge with these. As I said, this is not my sort of vehicle whatsoever, but it is still a cool addition. I would imagine some of these vehicles were not easy to drive. You know, certainly the big Group B monsters, crazy with their turbos. So yeah, it's not a massive surprise that cars will struggle. This thing, as I said, not really turboed. But it's just, I think we're just going to have to spin the wheel. I think we just have to accept that it's going to spin the wheels a lot. And this is, this is just a lap race at this point. I don't know how long it goes on for. Apparently forever. Do we just go around this one forever until... I mean, we're gradually getting a bit better. Oh no, there it is. There's the finish line. We loop around the town twice and then can boot it. Yeah, on open roads that thing would be probably better, but all of that lag trying to get to the power, it's quite difficult. But yeah, this is a really, really cool... As I said, well, thanks game. This is a really cool mod. If you love your rallying and want a challenge and want something a little bit different, I really do recommend you give this a go. The configurations are great fun to just drive anyway, full stop. They're just good configurations for the vehicle. There's some fun rally specs of cars. And yeah, if you want a nice rally feeling map, this does it incredibly, incredibly well. That, though, is going to be it from me. I will put a link to this mod in the description if you want to have a go with it yourself. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.